TWB, think with Bookmaps, baby. Let's get it. Live RyanMac. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Live RyanMac. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Alex, guys, you are trading on liquidity and order flow. You gotta know the flow. Live setups, bro, that's all you need. Pro insights, how you get them profits up. He ain't trying to be your mentor, he ain't trying to sell you a course. He's here to show you what you never see before. Once you get it, it's a cheat code. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Live RyanMac. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Why would I lie to you? 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 Live RyanMac. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Live RyanMac. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for.
Bookmaps, 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 bookmaps. Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink with Bookmaps. And for that dough you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, everybody's favorite community, the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Yeah, Think with Bookmaps community, man. It's the TWB community. It's the TWB community, man. Yeah, it's the TWB community. Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink with Bookmaps. And for that dough you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. All these guys are saying where the females at, man. I'm saying, bro, what are you on about, man? I'm trying to trade futures in here, bro. We trade futures, man. This is futures trading. If you wanna go find a girlfriend, then go on Tinder, bro. Go on Tinder, go on Hinge, go on some other app, bro. We trade futures in here. Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps community, man.
Oh, thank you. Good evening. I've been sitting here talking to you guys about all that. Thanks, Term. Much appreciated. You know what? I'm old. I'm like 40 years old, so streaming on these things for the first time, just trying to keep up with everybody else. You forget to hit a button or two, trying to get it all nicely done. I don't have a videographer. But anyway, what I was saying is that we had a pretty decent move, you know. Today we did push up, and FOMC is tomorrow, so it did. The chat this morning was pretty bearish, but we did prove that wrong. Went up to the pivot. I was asked today in the Discord, you know, where do you think you're gonna go? I said I think we're gonna go right, you know, right here on this pivot. I don't know exactly how high or how low this is gonna go, but I think we're gonna stay in this range. And we did stay in this range throughout the afternoon after we made the move up, and we were obviously trending 45 to 50 points. Didn't get much higher than the gap that we had here on the left. We didn't leave many clues behind that the market wanted to repair anything lower other than maybe these wicks back at 25,560. I do see that we could continue to squeeze. Looking at the options chain, I like to compare futures with options and mix it all together because that's where you get to see the whole picture. If you're only looking at one particular instrument, in the NQ, QQQ, Q category, the NAS 100, whatever it is, when you're only looking at just the NQ or MNQ, you're not going to see the whole picture. You got to include options. You have to include that kind of category of things when it comes down to actually making a decision that is the best for your trade plan. And also for the market, based off what the market wants, not what you think it should do. The market's not going to do what you think it should do. It might do it sometimes, but it's based off a complete what? What analysis? What are you using? What is it that's you're taking to the market? So really, I think that when it comes down to it, you have to really look at the big picture. So what I like to do is like to look at the 0 DTE for the next day. And then, of course, at that point in time, what you do is you pull up Wednesday 0 next day, Wednesday volume. You look at the volume that the options were bought for today for tomorrow, or you know, further out. But we do have some more upside based off the volume, based off what the volume's saying for tomorrow's options. We could stay here, we could wick lower. It looks like we could channel in between a point lower and a point higher, and we can even get 2 points higher on the QQQ. So the volume right now that it's sitting at is 41,000 for 625 on the QQQ, and I'll get there in a moment how to compare these and size these up. And you got 30,000 down below. When they're balanced from puts to calls, then you know that price is going to fight there. When they're kind of off balance, then you know which one's in power. You also have to look at open interest and everything, but options you cannot buy right now. So we only can go based off previous data. So we could still continue to see and come back in this range this evening between 720 and here at the VWAP. So I'd be real curious to see if we do dump off lower. The highest volume we have on the tomorrow's contract is 45,000 to the put side. So, and that's actually above us at 625. So right around here, this price here, 625 is this right around this area, 690. So we could run up, go test that 200 EMA. We could do that as well. Yeah, NDX, we've been in the zone. Yeah, I mean, we've just been waiting for FOMC. We do have FOMC tomorrow, interest rate decision also tomorrow, even though we are what, 80% sure that we're going to cut rates. We're really looking for guidance. Also, China's coming out with inflation rate year over year tonight. So that's going to be a market mover too. That's a red folder event, and that's going to be around 7:30. So this is going to happen pretty quick. Tonight I'm using a Elite Trader Funding account. I have 150K, and I did pass it as of tonight. I will have been past it. I've traded it for 5 days. I hit the balance of $9,000 in profit. You can see here in the right corner, right side of my screen here. Down here, if you want to zoom in and check, but I did end up passing this ETF. Yeah, I get it, Lauren. Tradeify does have a hidden gem. Make sure you read those rules. Make sure you read those rules to a T. That damn buffer. Exactly. And that's one of the things that I try to avoid and look for, because I hate wasting my time trading props. I'm coming from a cash account. I went from props, I went to props, I went to cash, and then now I'm going back to props. And it's very, very difficult mindset wise to get back in the prop firm world. I'm pretty excited about being able to pass this PA on Elite Trader Funding. I'll go over more of the PA when I get into that, but tonight I will be passing my 150K account. I will have a funded 150K account. It's 5 days to pass, so you need to keep it for a minimum of 5 days. You can pay an additional amount to add on a 1 day pass. I'm not gonna. The day that I got to my profit target was a day that we were having some pretty good liquidity moves on the market. So I did decide to take that account all the way to $9,000 that day, although they don't penalize you in Elite Trader Funding for taking that price at that point. But you do still have to, I didn't pay for the add-on to get 1 day to pass, so I had to keep it for 5 days and flip some contracts to get through it. But pretty excited about passing that. I did pick up another $100,000 account today, and I also worked that one to, did work that one to about $3,500 in profit today. So I was able to catch the move. In my live this morning, you can actually watch that live. Lucid. I would suggest Lucid. If you're looking for something that would automatically put you into a funded account and get you to that point where you can do 5 days. Again, Lucid is not. I also picked out Lucid. If you want, you can use RMTWB to get into that one. They do have a 35% off. They have only on the pros. They have DTF days till DTF. I'm sorry. Are you talking about the drawdown? It's end of day. Lucid has an end of day drawdown. The flex accounts, they need on the evals a 50% on the evals, and the flex accounts. Oh, direct to funded. Yeah. In their DTF actually, but if you use their pro account or flex account, they actually it's actually nice to have, because same day activation. The only difference, there are differences between the flex and the pro, and I also picked them out because of their rules. Correct. Yeah, I mean, you picked the Elite Trader Funding, or you picked the Lucid? No, I'm not in the Discord right now, no. But I can certainly join you guys there after for a little bit. It's snowing pretty heavy here. I gotta get out and plow the driveway. But their Lucid accounts actually I really like it. The pros you can pass in 1 day, same day activation. It's not only is it same day, but it's within 20 minutes. I have passed one of these already in a 50K, but I need a 100K account. They do have a 150K Pro, and that's end of day drawdown. And of course, if you get a 50K, let's talk about a 50K right now. They do have a daily loss limit in the 50Ks, which is a $1,200 daily loss limit, which is nice because if you're using size, it cuts you out. You still have $800 left. Can use 4 minis, 40% consistency in the funded on the Lucid accounts. The pro fund, yeah, on the pro funded accounts. So, oh, you already have a Lucid. Yeah, so that's, I mean, Lucid's nice as well. If you want to take your time with it, want to pay less to pass the eval first and then pay for the Elite Trader funding, the Elite Trader funding has a as low as $47 to give you an opportunity to get in that PA, and then $87 a month reoccurring or one time, depending on your size that you have for Elite Trader funding. But I mean, again, they don't have an MAE in Elite Trader funding like Apex does. The maximum allowed loss when you're in the trade. So that's another reason why I went with ETF, because, you know, in Apex, when you're in a funded, if you go down less than 30% of your balance, then you're blown pretty much. They can deny you a payout. They do have a different payout structure. They did at the time when I got into ETF, they did have an allowed 20 accounts, but they did size that down a little bit. But they are trying to get you to a funded setting. They do want you, after the 6 payout, they do want to bring you to live cash. You do understand that. You can copy trade if you needed to, if you wanted to size in with that. So Apex has $6 PA fees that ends tonight. With KMac the Farmer, what prop firm are you talking about? What activation selection will you take, Ryan? You know what? Being that I'm coming, okay. Oh, an elite. Oh, hey, okay. So when it comes to activation, you could do monthly, right? And then they have a one-time activation. But as you're progressing through the eval, you can upgrade to a one-time pay. Yeah, you can upgrade. So you don't, it's not just forever you pay every month. It's if you decide to take it and pay it. So at this time, I think because I'm so far away from props and PAs and keeping consistency from trading cash account, you can actually, I'd actually probably just go the monthly route for $87. Is what the PA is. And then if I do get my first payout, then I would probably upgrade that to a one time to keep it around for the next 6. Maybe even upgrade, you know, get a couple other accounts so I can trade them as well. So that's another reason. Elite Trader funding, not only that, but they cater to some of their customers by having poker games at night. Well, it's as low as, it could be as like low as $43 for the first month. But they have free poker games at night, and they have bingo. And you can, once a month, you can win a free eval on them. And usually typically is a static account if you do win. But I've won 2 accounts from Elite Trader funding for free just playing on their Discord. And just to see if they pay out. I won last night at poker game. And they're sending me over a free eval from winning that poker game. So you don't need money immediately to get into Elite Trader funding if you're good at playing digital games. And it's like they have pretty good customer service. I did like their payout request too. I believe based on, and let me double check before I say this, but I did read the way that they do pay. They don't use Rise. They use direct to your bank account for their payouts. So I believe, let me double check here before I confirm that. Okay, sorry, they do use Rise. I was looking at something else. Lucid, I think they use Workbook. So they use KYC and Rise onboarding. So you need to complete the KYC. And what KYC is, they want to verify you as a customer, so they use SumSub. That's what the KYC is. So it's a partner they use, but they'll pay you by Rise. Sorry, it wasn't directly to your account. Rise actually pays you to your account. But yeah, they do have an option for you to buy in advance before you check out. And their 50K is $16.70 right now. And they have a decent trailing. So right now we're looking at the MNQ. I need to take this trade so I can pass it. And we're just gonna quickly do a quick flip here, but I'm gonna say it's a call. Put on 1 micro there for you. Because I have some I do have a little bit of drawdown, so I want to see if we can't get this to go green a little bit. Really actually take the trade, you know? Don't just enter and exit. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. So MNQ, 1 micro. We don't need to be in this one for very long. I did think that we would possibly fill this gap and head right back up to high of day. So opens 1 micro. Yeah, I'm scared. I only need to do a flip day. 2 nectarines. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. You know, I'm still chasing those 1 tick gaps across the market, you know? You know, it is what it is. Although you will see me trade some size tonight, I do want to pass or bring that. If we can get some good movement tonight, I do want to try to pass that other elite trader funding, the 100K that I just bought and have put $3,500 into. So let's see. We see if we can. I will trade with some minis tonight. Oh, I picked the wrong direction, huh? That happens. Look at my kids. Oh man. What's up, silly thing? Congratulations, secured 2 payouts today. 2 nectarines. Those are nice. Good job. All right, that was took my trade for that particular eval. I lost $8 in that dump down, but that was a pass. You guys just watched me pass 150K Elite Trader funding tonight, so did hit my profit goal. So now we're gonna switch over to the bigger 100K. I got $103,537 in that account right now. The goal is 106 anytime throughout the 5 days. You can buy add-ons. Check out the add-ons. Make sure that it's what you want. I'll get my certificate of pass here from that 150K. And then I'll switch over the account here. And then we do have some size to put on. And we go to the NQ and trade that. So let's go to the NQ and trade that here. My base hit. I have a base hit. I'm shooting for say 54 ticks. Started with 60 ticks take profit, 40 ticks stop losses. Actually, I do like to have some sort of a gauge on that. So I typically like to use 5 contracts. So you know, I do 5 times 20 is 100, obviously. So if I want $1,500 move, divide that by $100, we get 15 points, and then I multiply that times 4 per tick times 4, so you get 60 ticks. So 60 ticks is the goal. 15 points is my base hit with a 10-point stop loss. So risk 2 for 3. 2 for 3. You got to really be on point when you take that kind of a trade. Yeah, we're a bunch of degens, silly thing. So, but K-Mac the farmer, I'm going to probably go to a monthly to answer that question in full. I don't think I answered that directly. I just kind of worked around, but I'm just going to take the monthly payout. I actually did get a 50% off coupon for the first month when I bought this one for their Elite Miss, their 25 days of Christmas. So I'm going to take the monthly payout request, or the pay-in, and my first month is 50% off. So I'll only pay like $40, $45. The only way you get $40 for that first month is if you pay in advance when you get the PA. And you can pay in advance for 3 months. I think you can even pay in 1 month in advance. You can look into that before you buy the eval. Make sure you read all the add-ons, so if you know, so you can take full advantage of any of those. You got the MACD coming lower. Let's see, Bookmaps. Let's see, we got some liquidity up there at 25,725. We got 63 resting orders, but we still have like pretty thin below. I mean, 25,690 could be a target because we did wick up here at open and then kind of been falling down. I did draw this support here at this gap. Actually, it was a gap to the left that we bounced off of. Man, if you would have longed right there, you would have been golden for the first. Yeah, you would have hit. If you would have been golden if you would have taken that trade. We did bounce at that, so I'm gonna see if we bounce again. Test it again. We're testing this level one more time. Looking left. I'm gonna pull this down here. I like the way that books are popping off that algo, and that wick here was real sweepy. I like to use some emojis, you know, put the broom out. I mean, we're sweeping price down here. Just get that broomstick going, sweeping price. Could go right back up to the VWAP here. I'm interested.
Order rejected.
Order rejected.
Order rejected.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. I don't want to do 15. All right, so I want to put a donut up there. I want to feed NQ tonight. I'm gonna fatten her up. Maybe I can coax her into retesting this 200 EMA. But not yet, not yet. Come get me. Don't leave me yet. Come get me. Oh man, I think we could be turning around right here too. Deltas are still red, but we're pushing through it pretty good. Oh, we'll see if it wants to dump down. So close to my entry. I'm in 1, 2. Let's call that a blessing and get those 3 out of there. Just run with 2 right now. Could be wrong, you know? So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good regular trading day? Missed target by 4 points. Did you get filled there, 2 nectarines? Hell no, says win. Why? Why didn't you have a good trading day? I was green, then went red. You gotta get some handcuffs, you know, cuff them to the desk, right? You do one of those, just like put it right there in the desk. And then what you do is that you just don't reach for the mouse because you can't. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, because then you don't touch the mouse after you're green. No, you have not been. I know I have been not. Okay, 2 nectarines, no problem. I'm playing the support right here at 672.25. Expecting kind of a retest up here. Trying to see if we can't get some good trade in on this account. Right, NQ, now that we got in, we got a donut up there for you. Come get it. 200 EMA. 690. Oh man, I was out shoveling my driveway. We're getting like another 4 or 5 inches of snow. I slipped, hurt, man. Getting old. Need a snowblower. All right, my driveway though is like a 45% incline, so you can't get cars up there unless it's pure concrete in this kind of weather. So it's salt. We got to use salt and rust the cars out. We're in that salt belt that just destroys the bottom of your cars. Your mufflers have holes in them, just rust everywhere. There's no point in buying a nice vehicle out here unless you have a car wash membership, which of course I do, you know, to wash it every day, every freaking day, not just once a week, every day. All right, so looks like we're coming a bit lower. I was hoping that they'd have a little bit more protection than that. Looking left, we still could go back to 68 if this doesn't want to stay. I thought this was the sweep candle, but I was wrong. Sweeping the lows to go higher. What state am I from? Oh, I'm from the West Coast. That's where I'm from. Southern California. Where do I live? Midwest. You know, sometimes I wonder, it's like, oh, we're from the Midwest, but we're in the center of the United States. How come they don't call it mid-center? Because that'd be contradictory, right? Because you're in the mid and center. But I don't understand why they still don't call it something else. Like, we're the West? Is that why is essentially we're the middle of the West? And is that like how you would say it to other countries? Because we're the West? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, some things, I don't really care. Left, right, up, down, same, but different. All right, so as we're falling lower here, we're following this trend here. I'll draw a trend line, just so you guys can see for those of you that are trend blind, you know, it happens. I can be trend blind because I'm more biased. Comes from the Western alleys in the days of the big wars. Yeah. Yeah, I understood that. Why do we still call it that? And it just makes sense. What? Oh well. Maybe somebody will change it someday, like they changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Might piss off some people, and there's sorry, not sorry, but I didn't rename it. I don't care. We're trading futures. What I care about is that we get back up to this 20 EMA and then we break and close above it. After we get, you know, we have to destroy this 9 EMA and this trend here. Banking cartel is why. Sure, there's a reason for everything, I guess, right, K-Mac? But what I do care about is that this banks off this price right here at 672.25, and we go right back up to the VWAP. We break through 680.75, we break through 684, and we go straight to my freaking donut. That's what I care about. Oh, I mean my stop loss, or my TP. That's what I care about. All right. Doesn't want to come down and test this pivot yet? It could be fast. I mean, we haven't had a VWAP retest, so kind of expected. We got 1 second here, and now we're closed, opening up. Nice little long there, caught that at the bottom without confirmation, which is not ideal. That's dangerous trading. Now this is the confirmation. So we got to find support here and continue above the 20 EMA. And a green bullish engulfing would be really nice right about now. Tell me you're bullish by engulfing, you know? Tell me you're bullish without telling me you're bullish. There we go. Now we need to close up here. We got 28 seconds left. Plenty of time in the candle. We are going green on the trade of 8 prior to you guys seeing that. So what made me decide to go long off that was this white line that I drew from regular trading hours. And figured we would bounce off that when we first touched it, or second touched it. But I don't know for how long, because we really need to get going here. Buyers need to step up. Looking at the Bookmap, we could. POC's up there at 80. And the VWAP, so they're kind of stacked on each other. Now again, we need to get above, we need to close green. This is a retest candle for the 5 EMA. Turn green on this candle. Life would be a little bit grand. There we go. Go to Illinois. What's in Illinois? What's in Illinois? I used to live in Milwaukee. Had a lot of fun. That's a fun town, fun college town. And I was single in the army and stationed in Milwaukee. "60-hour trader says, I always thought it had something to do with Lois and Clark expedition, the Sacagawea, and the Western expansion. So they referred to everything in the central parts of America as Midwest. Not huge on history." You know what? Sounds intellectual enough to say I would agree. From my history and thinking back about history. Did we just closed red and opened higher. Wow, okay. Can we get the 920 to cross back over? I'm gonna protect my investment here. I'm gonna move my stop loss up. Okay. I think that if I move it to low of day, I just want to move it just above low of day, so I got some, just in case it wants to just turn around and give me a 50-point reversal, you know? Not ready for break even yet. Too much snow from last night. Oh yeah, my son was out plowing till 5 in the morning. You know, and I mean, he's 17, he's about to be 18 years old, so it's like, you know, you want to be there for them, but then you want to be able to sleep. So I was just a rough night with sleep last night. Slept wrong on my neck. And the kid was out all night plowing, and it's just like he's checking in on him. He's status. Every time I'd hit him up, status. Love him to death though. You know, when he walked in at 5 in the morning like a grown man would, and he's got his breakfast in hand and he's heading down to go to sleep. Yeah, it's still snowing over here. We're getting that over here now. All right, so this is a retest. If we could get a higher low here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, the commercial. They got a contract with the rail, the metro rail. Can't do it in the morning. Well, see, it's business. It's if they can't run trains, if there's like 4 feet of snow on the or even a foot of snow on the pads that pick the passengers up. So they, yeah, it's metro. As it's a gig. It's a contract. So, and the way that snow contracts work, two nectarines here, it's what we do is we say, well, pay us this much at the beginning of the snow year and pay us this much at the end of the snow year, and no matter how much it snows or doesn't snow, you're still going to pay us this much. No, not done. It's not done yet. We're not done with snow yet. So that's how we run our contracts out there. Options on snow. Yeah, absolutely. Because really, it's like last year we didn't get like but 3 days of snow in the Midwest here, at least in Minnesota. We had just a couple days. So a lot of the snow plowers, man, they made a whole bunch of money and didn't have to do any work because there was no snow. You know, when it rained or like if it iced up or something, they come out and salt it, but salt the walkways and pathways. But there was no snow to plow last year, so this year they're cashing in on that for sure. All right, we need to make a higher low. So I'd like to see it come down to say right about there. My entry, I could probably add and then we can go up. If not, we'd fail and go down, get this H pattern in here. So otherwise, yeah, I mean, I would be interested in adding if it was a little bit further in the more in the confirmation zone, but we are not in the confirmation zone, so I'd have to add back into it on the way back up if we continue lower. Ryan, why Apex take out 37K from my account today? They explain was validated. How many accounts did you have? BB4? Are you like following the rules? BB4? It doesn't make any sense to me. You have one account, okay? What size? One month? Something's not sounding full. I'm not getting the full puzzle picture. 150K. Okay, what did you work the account up to? Yeah, what was the balance? I'm in debate right now if I want to long this again, add to the contracts. I like how slow it's coming back. Probably can get my 3 contracts on that I originally wanted to do.
Order filled.
Okay. Oh, okay. Beautiful. I like that. It was a tight move, but market pulse is going off. We just got to get above this high. Come on, show me you're bullish. Tell me you're bullish without telling me. Come on. Let's go. Well, total balance was 186,000. I start from 150K account and I do every day until today. And they wrote to me, I do validate on second day. Lauren Mills. The range is 4 points. Bullish. Bro, just use Google Translate. Yeah, I'm missing some puzzle pieces there before. Might as well go to bed. All right, well, wake me up, okay? I need you guys to set off some alarms because I'm tired. My back hurts. Life sucks from pushing snow around. I need to buy a snowblower. Do one of those right there, yeah. ATR is 7. Ah, no, wake me before it hits 7. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Lauren. Yeah, I don't have a problem taking 5 minis on gold. I like gold. I understand it. Can't say I'll win it, but I understand it. Yeah, something doesn't sound right. B before 22. You know, they it's tough to say. I can't see your account. I can't see what you traded, what trades, what contract sizes. I mean, there are a lot of rules in Apex that you have to follow. Like, you can't go more than 50% of your contracts in Apex until you pass your threshold. And after you pass your threshold, your buffer, whatever it is that they say, the minimum to the drawdown, then what happens is that you can then you'll be able to use your full size contract. So 150K, I believe, is 17 minis. So they don't allow that in a PA until you hit over that. I think it's what is it? It's 5 grand. No. You got to make a minimum like 8 grand or something. I forget. Apex. I'm not an affiliate. Alex is. Okay, so every day 2 contracts, and then you have a 30% MAE. I think it's MAE. Yeah. Lauren Mills did a video on that. He's actually an expert on the Apex MAE, which Elite Trader Funding doesn't have. All right, I'm in 5 minis. If you're just coming and joining us now, I'm RyanMac, your co-host. Welcome to Live Alex TWB, the RyanMac show. In 5 minis. My entry is 25,673.75. I'm about to be moving my stop losses here after we get past the VWAP and close above it. Looks like we could possibly head up to the standard deviation at 25,685. I am following down the 200 EMA as my TP. Okay, I'd like to get out right about here. I just want to follow it down. Now, we couldn't continue, but I'm okay with TP up there. Now I can move my stop losses up. I'll move them up here. Currently up $495 on the trade, 520. We need to close above. Give me a good bullish engulfing. Show me you are good to go, NQ. We got a donut up here. You know, I want to feed NQ her dinner. She said she wanted donuts. She's proving me right. You know, I mean, I figured, hey, okay, if that's what you want to eat, just make sure you eat my stop loss before you get there, or my TP before you get there. Right. No, absolutely, Lauren Mills. I understand. So it could be that. It could be a whole bunch of other things, including that BB4. See, you said ME is only open loss. So depending on your 2 contracts, depends on how you're trading. If you have a trade plan, I would suggest putting in a trade plan with them. You know, write out your trade plan, what you use to enter the market. Okay, so it resets after denial, right? So, but he said that they took the money or something. I don't know what. No, they shouldn't, Lauren Mills. But if you read up, it says that they took 30. $7,000 from his account. I don't know. Yeah, not on an MAE, but something disqualified him. Something happened where he had $37,000 removed from his account. So I'm not Apex. Never lost any trade. Okay. Like, honestly, I don't know what your trades you took or what they're looking at to make that decision. Lauren Mills wants to look at it, take a screenshot of it, and send it over in the Discord underneath the trade chat. BB4. A screenshot. You don't need. Oh, you could send the email. You can screenshot the email in the Discord, but to take out $38,000 means tells me that something in your account did something to have that removed. Over a period of a month is what I got. Come on, Bookmaps. Come on, Price. Let's go. Man, ETH is like crawling. Like you're crawling underneath. It's like detrimental to my health. Your lawyer told you it's a scam. Yeah. I'm repeating that out loud, Lauren. Not on live. Anybody long with me? Anybody take the trade? It's gonna make me be patient a lot longer, huh? Oh. Yeah, before we would need some more details to get a better scope of what you're dealing with. To match it up with what they said is legal trading and illegal trading for them. And remember, you work for them. You signed a contract. They own that prop. You're just a manager of it. And you need to follow that rule accordingly. Whatever rule that might be. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow. What's happening? Well, BB4, you're the only one that's annoying you is you. You're not annoying me. I like helping people. I enjoy it actually. Gives me some sense of self-worth. All right, so are we gonna take this VWAP? Are we gonna go up? Or are we gonna go back down? Make a decision, NQ. It looks like we've touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times. It doesn't want to go above it. It's building up some crazy liquidity here or something. It's got to do something. Just give us a green bullish candle already. Yeah, I got a donut up there for you, NQ. I got a donut up there. I gave you what you wanted. Gotta move down these TPs to follow that 200 EMA. Don't want to miss it. Okay. Now, see, I'm trading for the trade. I'm not trading for the profit, P&L. So it's like, as that 200 EMA gets closer to my freaking entry, which pisses me off, you know, just move it down with it. It's just the setup. It is moving, but let's see if we go get it. Two nectarines. You're funny. They won't appreciate you lawyering. Nobody appreciates being lawyered up. Sheesh. Who appreciates it when you come with them with a lawyer? I mean, do you speak English fluently, before? What's your primary language, before? Yeah, what's your primary language? No, that's where he lives. What is his primary language? It's a sim funded account. It kind of really isn't. Money is money is something else on those sim fundeds. All right, well, in 2 minutes it wants to come back and take me out. All right, well, I guess. I'll just stick to the plan, lick my wounds. VWAP rejected. 3 minutes back to entry. No bueno. Oh, you're German. What I would suggest you do, sir, you speak fluent English, read fluent English, comprehend fluent English. BB4. I'm out. I'm out of this trade.
Stop field.
Yeah. Of course, Lauren's going long now. And BB4, please understand that, like, it's not, it's just I'm just curious, because, like, if you can't completely understand the rules, due to language differences, then a translator might be better, better option. Like, I would just highlight, copy, paste, and send it to Chat GTP and have them speak it in my original language, and then I'd try to understand it better. I know you live in Illinois, but you know, at least you would hear it in your native tongue, and that way that you can make the best decision for your trading, because trading is a universal thing. Numbers. Even the Chinese men know what number is, okay? You know? Even they know. And it's not, and I don't need to speak Mandarin or Filipino or Vietnamese, you know? Don't need to speak any of those things. But I can read histogram easy, very easy. This price, this is current price. I go long, I go short, I don't know. Or I sit on hand. Okay. As long as you understand it, like each detail to when you get in a trade, everything else. I wouldn't know, like, if your son is reading it to you, yeah, no, I mean, I would, if you want us to look at their email, we can. I mean, we'll advocate for you. We're the customers, so, and affiliates. All right, we're about top of the hour. Yep. We're at the top of the hour, about 2 or 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes before we're at the top of the hour. I'm gonna see this go lower. I'm gonna size into it with some size here. See if we can't get 10 contracts for a little bit. Need to recover some drawdown. Lost $1,000 in drawdown there. That hurt. I only got like 3K in drawdown. So I got 2K left. Sizing in with 10 minis probably not a good idea, but we'll see. You're going short, Lauren? I'm going long. No, I'm going short, you're going long. There we go, top of the hour. Uh
Order filled. Order filled.
Nope. Now we go higher. Long would have been better. Wow. Out.
Stop filled.
All right. Well, finally wanted the donut. Finally goes that 200 EMA at 7 o'clock. Nice pump up. Beautiful pump up. Look at that. Ready to, she was looking for the donut. It's not there no more.
Order filled.
Sorry, I'm trading over here, guys. Oh, is Trump talking? Let me out of this thing. Really? On you? Where is he at? You got a link for that? Why is Trump talking tonight? What the heck? He doesn't look as orange today, huh? Ran out of the tanner. All right, they gotta listen to the whole song. The intro. Let's see. All right. It's like the song's done. My orange tan is not on. You guys don't mind if we listen to this, do you? Curious to see what he says about tomorrow.
People standing outside tonight. It's freezing. They got here yesterday like at 2 o'clock in the morning or something. Well, I'm worried about them. Would anybody like to give up your place? Let some people come in from the cold. You go out to the cold. I don't think so. I just want to say hello, Pennsylvania, and I'm thrilled to be back. This incredible Commonwealth with so many proud, hard-working American patriots. That's what you are. So am I. I'm a proud, hard worker.
Man, I'm working hard. I'll tell you that, Trump. I'm working real hard.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's a great reception. You know, we're on to expose what happened recently when we took over. You know, it's 10 months, and already we have the largest investment ever made in the history of, not our country, of any country anywhere in the world.
In the world.
But let me begin by wishing each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of that stuff.
All of that stuff, eh?
Remember when I started in 2015, I made my first speech, and I said, we're going to bring back Christmas. Remember, the radical left wanted to get rid of the word Christmas. I said, I don't think that's going to work out. And we did it, and now everybody's saying Merry Christmas again. But just over 1 year ago today, with your help, we saved America. That's what happened. We saved in the most important election victory possibly in the history of our country. Our country was going down. We were a country that was being scoffed at, laughed at all over the world.
So is the market.
Thank you, Charlie.
Quick, say it's a great day to buy.
She said, and you saved us. Who are you? Stand up, please. Who said that? I love her. Only in Pennsylvania can this happen. I know this state. By the way, last election, did we kick ass? We won. That means we won 3 times in a row, as you know. But we won all 7 swing states. We won the Electoral College, 312
to 226. We won, and by the way, the real thought was much more than this.
Well, that's what all she wrote, man. Of course, I could sit here and say I didn't see that coming, but I did. Why didn't I trade it? Because I didn't. Oh man. Anyway, well, hey, I'm gonna call it a night. I really appreciate your time. I was not successful in that eval at all. Ended the eval at $101,051, and embarrassment to my trading. But hey, that's an eval. I do have another one coming from winning last night, and hopefully I do that one better. So I am out. Yeah, absolutely. Check out this outro. It'll send you back to the book maps for those of you who are familiar. And I hope you have a great evening. Peace.
Gas beats on the vibe. TWB, we locked in.
Yeah, charts run deep when the lights go low. Alex on stream, letting all of it show. No hype, no cap, just the honest flow. We don't guess here, we just let it go. Watching Bookmap like it's painting truth. Every level tell a story, every flash got proof. I've seen traders break down trying to chase that move, but we sit still even when the price gets loose. You see red, you panic, we see red, we wait. Discipline the difference between love and hate. It's not just lines, it's the way you breathe. TWB taught me how to trade and lead. Think with Bookmaps, don't just feel. Most want thrills, but this game's too real. One clean setup, that's the deal. This ain't about luck, it's how you heal. Mind sharp, wrist light, wrist tight. Streaming live, but my head's on right. Let the world rush, I stay calm. Found my edge in the quiet, not the storm. Sometimes I stare at the chart for an hour straight. No trade, no stress, just protecting fate. Most lose fast, trying to move like greats, but greatness waits, that's the part they fake. Seen people blow bags off a single loss. Ego loud when you don't know the cost. Alex talking, I just take the notes. Every word hit different when your soul's that close. I don't need hype, I just need that zone. I don't need signals, I can see it on my own. Flow with the tape, heart on chill. Master the mind, that's the real skill. Think with Bookmaps, feel that pace. TWB fam, we don't chase. Price don't lie, you just gotta see that patience is profit eventually. Protect that peace, don't trade to impress. Most just flex, but they trade in stress. This stream ain't noise, it's growth in view. We study the market and ourselves too. Yeah, think with Bookmaps, feel that pace. TWB fam, we don't chase. Price don't lie, you just gotta see that patience is profit eventually. Protect that peace, don't trade to impress. Most just flex, but they trade in stress. This stream ain't noise, it's growth in view. We study the market and ourselves too.